So they'll be calling you a radical. So let's recap this bizarro game, Butler Weber State. But first off, bread on your head, Kevin Blanch, 3 for 3 yesterday. Now remember, I told you take Texas Tech. They were getting 3.5. They blew Utah out here. And by the way, congratulations to our old punter here. These players that got run off at Weber State, talk about excel. I mean, we saw what Bankston did in the Rose Bowl. Well, Jack Burgess, what he did at Utah. I mean, that game was tight, really tight, into the fourth quarter, and it was Jack Burgess, the punter, that kept it tight. I mean, they had him pinned back, that Texas Tech pinned back, and he hit a boomer that blow your mind. You know, skyrocket up there to where they got in there. I mean, tackled him on their own 25, and he punted out of the end zone. Right before that, he dropped one inside the 1-yard line. I mean, I think he had 5 punts in a row inside the 10. So these ex-Weber State players that Mickey Mantle run off excel. So, right on your head, 3 for 3. So, we had Texas Tech. Texas Tech blew them out in the fourth quarter. They were getting 3.5. Then, of course, BYU. And I've been saying this the whole time. I felt BYU's a top 10 team in the country. Jay Hill's lights out defense, our old coach, you know, Jack Kelly, our old middle linebacker. So they beat Eastern Carolina, a good Eastern Carolina team, at Eastern Carolina, beat them by 21 points. BYU was laying 7. Of course, back to this game. This game was nuts. But Butler was getting 15.5 points. And we ended up winning by 14, but it was much closer than that. Much closer. Butler actually had a chance to win this game. And it played out just the way I thought it would play out as far as scenarios. I mean, this is the running back number here. What a game. What a player Godley is. He ended up with a 193. He could have had 300. I mean, easily. But Butler, absolutely zero passing game. Zero. That's 63 yards, and Weber State's DBs were outstanding, but more than that, Butler's, their 5'7" running quarterback out. He didn't play. So they started the freshman pocket passer, and he was horrid. I mean, he looked like a deer in the headlights, and I think he was 3 for 12 for 8 yards or something. But then it took Butler a while. I don't know why it took Butler's coaches they should have this figured out before the game. That you got to run against Weber. You can't pass against. I mean, you got to run. They can't stop the run. It took them they were into the second quarter before they figured it out. Weber was inside the 10 3-time fumbles. I mean, and the quarterback play in this game on both sides was terrible. So sloppy. It was bad. I mean, here's Dylan Jones, not that Dylan Jones, the other Dylan Jones, running down the seam. So no one's within 35 yards from it. It's not a very far throw. And the offensive line played well for Weber State. Great protection. Jackson, I mean, he missed him by 10 yards, 15 yards. The quarterback play on both sides, except for Gabe's running. Gabe's running was outstanding. He ran for 175, but he couldn't pass. I mean, and Weber State's DBs are all that. Daniels had the interception right there in the corner. It was a pivotal play after Bird fumbled the kickoff, and in the first half would have made so. But Butler was in this game even with absolutely zero passing game, zero. You know, and the interception, Jackson to the defensive end, they're about to run it back. I mean, it was a sloppy game quarterback-wise, really sloppy game passing-wise. Gabe, the number 7 for Butler, outstanding runner. It took Weber a while to figure that out, but Weber finally did figure it out late. This game was a 6-point game, and Butler had the ball. And Butler's got serious issues, you know, at quarterback. Their star quarterback, I mean, they have 0.0 passing game. And, part of that Weber's DB, oh, yeah, Weber's DBs are excellent. I mean, excellent. But the same old thing, defensive line, they couldn't stop the run. I mean, he had 175 yards, and everybody knew it. I mean, it was basically a halfback back there playing quarterback, but, which you would think that Weber State would be used to that because that's what the Big Sky is. And I'll tell you what, if Weber plays like they did this week, UC Davis put up 50. Southern Utah against last night. UC Davis will, I mean, so it was an ugly game except for this guy. He's that good. Absolutely outstanding. Unbelievable game. I mean, he took control of that game right off the gift. And Weber's offensive line played well. Actually played very good considering dinged up. They played great. And Marvin Sessions had a fairly good game, but the quarterback play here was same old, same old. It's been the exact same quarterback play every game. 10 or 12 for 24, 25. That's what it is. With a couple INTs. I think he's got 9 INTs for the season right now in the first 4 weeks. But Bread on Your Head went 3 for 3. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. And I don't gamble. I wish I was. I mean, 3 for 3. Butler was getting 15 and a half. This game was much closer than 14. Much closer. And sloppy in a lot of ways. Not Godly. Godly was unbelievable. Offensive line played great for Weber State. Defensive backs played great, but it's the same routine. They've got so many injuries on their defensive line and linebacker core, they can't stop the run. And I don't know why Butler didn't know that coming in. And Butler didn't. Butler went with the pocket pass to the freshman, and Weber's DBs are excellent. I mean, he couldn't do anything. It took him to the second quarter to finally figure it out. And they figured it out. And they went to this running quarterback, and Weber knew what he was going to do, and they still ran for 175 yards. I mean, but in the end, Weber figured out like I said, Butler had 0-0-0 passing. I think that's 63 yards passing. Still, scored 24 points. But the game was much closer than 14. Weber State's got serious issues. Serious issues. But not this guy. So he's the MVP. And their DBs, too. The DBs for Weber played excellent. But Right on Your Head, 3 for 3. Texas Tech, BYU, Butler. And like I said, how do you make Weber State a 15-point favorite against anybody? And that Butler team is not very good. They're really not. I mean, they got a new coach, whatever, and for them to hang in there here at Weber and Weber have a chance to win tells me this is going to be one long-ass season for Weber State. They get into Big Sky play next week because the Big Sky... By the way, what the hell is Idaho State up there doing? I mean, you play some D4 school and you run up the score, put up 90. Yeah, Barrett. Wow. Low class. So, what are you trying to prove? Of course, UC Davis played Southern Utah, which I really think UC Davis could win the Big Sky. I think they're that good. And then Sac State looks good. Sac State will be here in 2 weeks. Weber State's got to make some serious... I don't know how they're going to adjust and do this, but if they don't, you're going to see scores of... Your eyeballs will pop out. And, again, the quarterback play on both sides was sketchy at best. Really sketchy. Jackson missed so many wide open receivers, it was unbelievable. I mean, and not even close. But I watch practice. And Mental won't run a deep ball. He won't go throw the deep ball, which blows my mind because he's got a great long ball. It's his short passes into the flats, his reads, whatever. I mean, that pass, that was a game changer. That would have lights out the game. Dylan Jones running down the center of the field, and, he's not way down there. And no one's within 20, 30 yards from him. He doesn't put it at his feet. He puts it 15 yards in front of his feet. So, I don't know. Issues, but this guy, he's all that. The best number 25 running back in the history of the school? Oh, hell no. Good luck passing him. That'd be the great Trevon Smith, who could be the greatest player in the history of this school till Rashid Shaheed come along. So, of course, Rashid, we'll see what he can do today against Seattle. But Rashid, all these years, still hasn't got a quarterback. Never had one here, per se. Sure never had one with the Saints. So, 3 for 3. Bread on your head. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I love all these arrogant gamblers, you know. 3 for 3. That's 8 to 1, buddy. Stay in tune.